Hey, Jefferson Multimedia. Today I want to show you how to set up your tripod. So when you take it out of the bag, you'll get this. The first thing we want to do is the quick release right here, this plate. That's how you attach the camera to the tripod. So you'll want to loosen this thumb screw and pull the quick release off in your hand. Like that. Camera is upside down on a table. If you're outside and you don't have a table to do this, go down and take a knee and let the camera rest on your leg. But if you look, we have the thumb screw in the middle and the little peg towards the bottom. Check the bottom of the camera. You'll see the thumb screw here and then the hole for the peg there. So you would screw the quick release into the bottom of the camera. So make sure those match up and then just twist that thumb screw, and you want to make sure that your quick release on the bottom is going the same direction as the camera. So it should be going up and down like this. Now while it's still folded up, what I want you to do is go ahead and grab that tripod. While you're holding it up in the air, I want you to turn it upside down so that the feet are sticking up. You see these 6 buckles right here? I want you to open all 6 of them. Because you've got 2 on each leg. Then, while you hold it by the top, I want you to turn it upside down and shake it so all the legs come open. Yeah. And while you're still holding it up in the air, close those same buckles. Yeah, now if you open the feet up, you can set it on the ground. And take a look for the level right here. You see that little circle with a bubble in it? That tells you that all of the legs are the same height. So the reason I have you hold it up off the ground is so you can make sure that all 3 legs are the same height, and that little bubble will tell you that they are. The next thing we want to do is we're going to slide the camera in from the side, and you want to make sure that the lens or the front of the camera, which is right here, yeah, it wants to face away from the handle. But if you slide it into the side and you push down, you'll hear a click, and that's when you know it's secure. So make sure that the record button and the handle are facing the same direction, and the lens of the camera is facing away from the handle. Alright, look for this big, like 5-pointed knob on the side. This is your pedestal lock. So it will allow you to make the camera taller or shorter. If this knob right here is loose, you just reach in and twist it. See the crank on the other side? If I grab this crank and twist it, I can take my tripod higher, and then all you need to do and lock it in place is twist that knob again. Alright, 2 important knobs on the side. The one that's at the bottom here, if we loosen, grab your handle and you should be able to pan back and forth. This is your pan lock, the knob on the bottom. If you keep this loose, you can swivel back and forth to follow the basketball or the volleyball or whatever you're looking at. But if you tighten this knob and you want to twist it until it's super tight, then if you try to pan, it shouldn't move. It should be stuck. Yeah. So if you want to lock it down so it doesn't move side to side, you want to tighten this knob. If you want to move back and forth, you want to keep it loose. Same thing with this one at the top. This is your tilt lock, and tilt is when you move the camera up or down. But if this is loose, you should be able to grab your handle and swivel up or swivel down. If you want to keep it from swiveling and moving, just grab this bolt and twist it, and then it'll stay in place. If your handle is jiggly, this little knob at the front, make sure you have it tightened, and then your handle will stay in place too. So once you're done filming, let's take it apart. That same thumb screw right there, if you open it, like put your right hand here and then hold the camera with your other hand, you can take the camera up off the tripod. So go ahead and try that. Now I have you store the quick release, the plastic connector that connects the camera to the tripod, on the tripod itself. So see that thumb screw? Go ahead and loosen it. And then when it comes off, let's just put it back on top of the tripod. Yeah. And it slides in from the side. And make sure it's going the same direction like we've got it. So slide it in from the side, and then bop it with your fist, and when it clicks, you know it's in place and it's not going anywhere. Then to break it down, move your handle till it comes over between like two of the feet, and then push it down. See how we're a little higher? We've pedestaled up. We also want to loosen the pedestal lock right there. And if the camera's not on the tripod, you can just put your hand on top of the tripod and push it down. Like that. Alright, now for the fun part. Pick it up off the ground and squeeze the feet until all the feet come together. Now we want to do the same thing we did before. While we're holding it off the ground, loosen all of these buckles. You got 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom. Then just move it over and set it on this table, and then it will close itself. And then close your buckles again while you're holding it down. So the buckles are closed, the quick release is on top, the handle is facing straight down, then we can bag the tripod back up and bring it back to school.